It's a subconscious thing.
Like, I don't know. I was just like, and then I started using it.
Evaluate logarithms and graph logarithmic
What am I even learning?
functions.
Trees and math, they work.
Yeah, logs.
It's
Try to draw fireplace.
logarithmic.
If
Logarithmic.
you are full and you don't want your goldfish, you could go out and
All right. The definition of a logarithm
It's a rhythm on the log.
with base b.
I already have it.
Let b and n be positive integers or positive numbers
Well, not integers again.
with b not equal to 1. The log, let's not talk unless we're asking me a question or answering my question. The log of n with base b is denoted log base b of some number n and is defined as follows. Log base b of some number n is equal to some power p if and only if base b raised to power p is equal to some number n.
Oh, I missed the whole part where we had to graph this.
It's if and only if.
Oh, I was like,
Wait,
hold on.
I
I
know.
was like, that's not right.
Isn't that like a theorem or something? Like, if and only if.
It's just saying those are equal to each other. Log base b of some number n is equal to some power p. Then over here, base b raised to power p is equal to some number n.
This looks easier.
You said if and only if is what I have, right?
Yes.
What's the top of the blue? Alright, I just finished writing the black. There we go.
Yeah, what does log stand for?
Logarithm.
What does logarithm mean?
We have not gotten that far yet, so just
Oh.
logs and exponentials are inverses of each other.
Oh, like the thing where the graph goes, yeah. Didn't your mom teach us exponential graphs?
I would assume so, yes. I think she has like the basic ones. Logs are just the opposite of it.
Are those like around
Well, the exponentials are graphs that look like that.
So
Hey,
Logs are like flipped.
Ooh. That's kind of exciting.
I think she said something about it, but we're gonna get to it later. But
She did.
How do you remember this
How do you guys remember
That's
this?
crazy.
I don't know. You gotta put in that long-term memory.
What?
Oh.
no.
It's
It's
crooked.
fine.
Your
I know
box
it
is
is.
crooked.
It's really annoying, but it's fine. Actually, I think this is crooked. I think the box is actually straight. It's fine.
Okay.
All right. Log to exponential Okay, skip a couple lines, like 2 or 3 lines, and then write the log base b of some number n is equal to some power p. Okay, and then over here we're going to go exponential to log. And you're going to do the same thing, skip some space, and do the base b raised to power p is equal to some number
Can
n.
you like go up for like 1 second, just a little bit?
Like that far? Okay.
Yeah, I needed to see the top of it.
All right, your key phrase for log to exponential, make an E. For exponential to log, make an L.
This will all make sense in a second.
It will.
As it hopefully.
It's greatly annoying me that that's crooked.
Well,
It annoys me.
Here's what I'll point out though. The writing in the green and the box that you had were pointed 2 opposite ways. It was making an angle.
I know it's making it.
We'll just do that, and then it won't look so bad if it's crooked.
Oh, it looks great. Perfect.
Ah,
I think
come back.
The reason why it looked
What
so
just
weird
happened?
is because the text was crooked inside the box too, so it made it look like really weird.
I think the coolest thing you do is when you draw the triangles and like.
Oh yeah, it just like kind of like.
I did a star the other day in pre-cal and got them.
Really?
Oh, nice.
Do it, please.
Do it.
Upside down.
See, that's a pretty nice painting, right? Let me say something myself.
All right, has everybody like got this
Pause.
stuff written?
Yeah.
Just a joke.
Okay. Are you ready? This is gonna be super complicated.
I'm ready.
It's gonna be so easy.
Start at B,
Just mean it's fine.
curve around, hit the P, come back through and hit the N. And what letter does that make? E. B raised to the P is equal to N.
This all makes sense now.
I still don't know why we're doing this.
Once we actually do problems, it'll make more sense. But
So P goes to the other side.
Wait, can
and
we
then
write
N
like
goes down?
right under make an E to save space?
It says make an E on the top.
Is it gonna make the
I don't
number
care.
that is the answer?
Well, y'all just took notes. It's great.
Imagine the answer was just E. That
now the other one, make an L. We're gonna start up here, come down through B, over to N, back up, and back to P. Log base B of some number N is equal to some power P.
So it's the opposite of each other.
Okay, because usually you'll be given one and you need the other to actually solve the equation.
Can you just remember it's the opposite or no? Will it change?
This is the
It's
formula
super
for it.
fun. I don't know why, but it like doesn't.
It doesn't do it, man. You were gonna say
Chase, can you like move your head just a little bit?
We're
I was
gonna,
paying a lot of it because we
we're gonna have to play money to unlock the first formula.
All right,
It's EA Sports.
You're good. Change your-
log, this is just some stuff you need to know. Log base B of 1 is equal to 0 because B raised to the 0 is equal to 1.
Okay.
And log base B of B is equal to 1 because B to the 1 is equal to B.
Alright.
This is one of those things that'll make more sense. Like,
Once you see like problems, you'll realize why we need to do this.
That looks a little confusing, just a little, not a lot.
Well, I mean, anything to the 0 power is 1 as one as itself, so that makes sense.
Good job, Isaac.
I meant one more like the bottom part, like log B of Z equals 1.
Periods.
All right, another definition, the common logarithm is a log with base 10.
How do you write so neatly so fast?
I've been doing it for a long time.
Let's see.
My handwriting's terrible, and it will always be
That's because
terrible.
you never take notes.
She pulled her
That could
revision
be-
assist.
That's
She
not-
whipped out the Apple Pencil and says,
I bet
"You
if you
undo
I
write
write
this."
a lot.
Log base 10 of x is equal to log of x, okay?
Whoa.
This is the only one this works for. Okay, notice there's nothing written here. So it is understood if there is no base,
Is that 110 or 1?
What's that?
Log of base.
log base 10 of x is equal to log of x.
Why are we subscripting these things? Like 10?
It's not, it's the base. And if you don't have the right base, your problem will be wrong completely.
Okay.
So it's understood if there is no base, it is base 10.
Oh, so it's a replacement.
Okay, on your calculator, that doesn't mean we're using them, but just so you are aware, on your calculator, there is a big button on the left-hand side that says this. It says log.
Wow.
That is for the common log of base 10.
I see it.
I wonder how I
You
did
didn't? I'd be concerned.
Log.
All right, so we have a common log. We also have a natural log.
Oh, these are like harmonics of music.
Log with base e. Okay, e is a number.
Are we gonna do any definitions today?
No.
Examples today?
Log base e of x is equal to the ln of x. Ln implies natural log of base e. Okay?
This is gonna make more sense later, right?
Okay, but you cannot just decide that, oh, you like ln better and you're going to start writing ln. It doesn't work that way. Okay? ln only works if it's a log with base e. Also, do not write log base e. Write ln. Okay? Proper math notation, and I will be looking for that. Okay?
Do we have to write our letters fancy like you do?
No, but I am going to recommend a cursive L because otherwise it looks like 1 and you will probably get
I
confused.
just realized that too. I was like, it looks like 1x.
Okay, I switched my one, so I'm good.
All right, on your calculator, again on the left-hand side, you'll see a giant ln, which is for a natural log.
That's cool.
So we can only use a natural log.
If it says ln.
Okay.
All right, there's a couple more properties that we need to write down really quick. We'll do some examples. If you have a b raised to the log base b of x,
Oh.
that is equal to x.
Oh, I didn't know you could raise. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, remember, This is an exponential and a log. These are inverses of each other. Okay? Inverses cancel each other out. Okay, the same way that like secant and cosine canceled each other. Okay? This is like that. Okay, those were inverses of each other. A b raised to a log base b, as long as the base is the same, those things cancel and leave you with whatever. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Leaves you with whatever is left there. Okay?
So I need advice. I only have 2 pages in my math notebook. Should I just like buy another notebook or should I just use paper?
I would just use paper.
Okay. Since you only have like 2 more.
I'm gonna have to do the same thing. I only use paper.
So if there was like a 5 for the x's.
Then it would be equal to 5. Yeah, and we'll get some examples of that stuff too in this section. Log base b of b to the x is equal to x. Okay, again, you have a log that's being raised to an exponential. That's the same thing. These are the same, so whatever this power is what it's equal to.
Your X's are really pretty.
Thank you.
I know the little.
Alright, question. When we did the log base b to the n equals b, is x and n supposed to be different things, or is that the same type of?
If they're in the same spot, they're the same thing. You just use them interchangeably because they will become numbers here in just a minute. All right. Starting with problems. Number 4, log base 7 of 343 is equal to 3. These say to rewrite the equation in exponential form.
Did he spell it around?
No. Okay. If I'm going from a log to an exponential, I make an e. 7 over to the 3, back around to the 343. 7 raised to the 3 is equal to 343. Done.
I'm sorry.
Wait, that's the problem.
That's all it says to do.
You're sure?
Huh? We're having a talk.
All right.
That looks
6 log base 64 of 1 is equal to 0. Log to exponential, make an e. 64 to the 0 is equal to 1.
Oh my word, this is awesome. I like this.
What if you mess up in your circle though? Because that would be something that.
I don't.
Oh, a lot of people do.
I don't want to jinx myself.
That's why I showed you the formula
Yeah.
and the hint.
Yeah. Good for those of us.
Just in case you go like, hey.
Wait, hold please.
I don't want to jinx us, but this looks really easy so far.
You get it?
Just jinx us.
That one. See, look, now the directions are changing.
It's just gonna be.
Here, can you just like not?
Y'all are really superstitious, huh?
Oh, it's just without a calculator.
Oh, with an exclamation point.
Sounds like you have bigger problems right now than your wallpaper.
Okay.
Because this chapter you won't get a calculator for.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I don't see the need for it.
All right. Log base 15 of 15. All right, so what you're going to do with these is you're going to set them equal to x, okay? You're solving for x. I'm going from log to exponential. So I'm going to go around. 15 raised to the x is equal to 15. 15 raised to what power gives you 15?
If you draw the e
One.
on the side of not doing.
Huh?
Like if you draw the e on the outside, like the hole goes around the x, is that bad?
No, as long as you know what numbers. The E is supposed to tell you what order to hit them, so you get them in the right order.
Wait, how did you know that x is equal to 1?
Because 15 raised to what power is equal to 15?
Never mind, I completely get that. Never mind, don't listen to me.
It's algebra.
10. Log base 6 of 216 is equal to, so I'm going to put an x there.
So then you do the e.
6 to the x is equal to 216.
I feel like I would be the idiot that messed up the e.
Okay, well we know 6 squared is 36. 36 times 6 is going to give us what?
36.
No calculators. There will be absolutely no calculators for this chapter.
Oh, gives the big answer. Gives you 216.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that means that x is equal to 3.
Yeah, that would be.
Wait, what?
How do you get 3?
6 squared is 36. 36 times 6 is 216. It's going to require you to do a little math on the side of your paper, but I'm not giving you a calculator to do these.
Wait,
So,
You can't just
How did you get
divide
x
two-
equals 3? I didn't hear you.
It's fine, I'll just watch another.
6 squared is 36.
Mhm.
Multiply by another 6 because that's not to 216 yet. And when you do that, you get 216.
Okay.
Randomly, you just keep multiplying until you get the answer.
And I'm not going to give you one that's like ridiculous.
No, she's not gonna give it.
I'm not going to give you like 6 to the 8th and expect you to do that. Like, that's not realistic. I might give you 2 to the 8th, but I'm not going to give you 6 to the 8th.
I'd probably laugh.
Imagine giving like 6.
Wait.
Probably cool.
Log base 9 of 1. So 9 to the x is equal to 1. 9 raised to the what is equal to 1.
0.
So x is equal to 0.
You know this? I don't hate. It makes me very sad that we had to do drawing.
And that's when she goes.
I understand
But it gets
that.
harder.
Log base 3 of 1/27th.
But I don't understand how you got 0.
Because
0.
9 raised to the what gives me 0. Or I mean, gives me 1.
Oh, hold on, I don't
Because you're solving for x.
Oh, because everything to the 0s gives
Yeah,
you
it's
1.
1, yeah. Can we do an L one? Or
When we get there.
Isaac, we're taking your time, okay?
I'm not actually sure those ones show up in this
it's
section.
the DHD.
Oh, but the L one seems so fun.
I'm partial
This
to
is
the L.
very fun. It makes you happy.
So it's gonna
Happy,
be
no. But not
3 to the x is equal to 1/27. Okay? Now, we need to think about this. Okay? I need the 3 to be on the bottom. What does that mean the exponent has to do, Maddie? Okay, it has to be negative. Okay, so that, I'm going to rewrite it this way to help us see it. 3 to the negative x is equal to 1/27.
Okay.
Okay? Now, just think about it. 3 raised to what power gives you 27?
3.
3, okay? 3 times 3 is 9, times another 3 is 27, okay?
X equals -3.
So x is equal to negative 3.
Oh, and 1/27 is 27.
Okay, because you can also, if you want to rewrite it as 1/3 cubed, then negative x is equal to 3, x is equal to negative 3.
I like that.
Do
So
you
it's
have
trial
to
and
rewrite it,
error.
or can you just notice that that's
No,
a fraction?
it's
so it
not.
has to be
Ish.
negative?
No, this is a fraction, and you can just say that it's negative. I'm just showing out the work.
Okay, because like you started rewriting it, I was like, I just.
No, you don't need to rewrite it. I'm just doing it so that if it helps somebody else, then you can. Because when you get to the harder ones, sometimes you need to rewrite them.
Oh, dude,
I
that was
appreciate it.
So, the answer is
It doesn't
3
matter.
because,
It's negative 3.
negative 3 because 3 times 3 times 3 is 27.
3 times 3 times
Yes.
3 is 27.
Yes.
That's,
Yes.
that's why.
And I need the 27 on the bottom, so that's why it's negative.
How come it's not 1 over?
Huh?
How come it's not 1 over?
Well, they just got on to that.
Because that's an exponent, not...
This is literally
Number.
so fun. I love it.
Wait, see, it's the ones where it's like 1 over
It actually
64
makes sense.
or
Let's do something.
or
I don't like
one
it.
7
I should not understand the concept already.
or something like that.
16,
I really have.
log base 1/4 of 16.
Okay.
Make it equal to x.
And then 16 x equals 1/4.
16.
What? I'm so stupid.
You have to.
Oh,
I
one-
you have to
follow
Do you
the-
have to 1/16?
I know.
Put it in 1/16 or like no.
All right, so my recommendation here, well, there's two options, is either to rewrite 1/4, okay, in terms of negative exponents, to write it as 4 to the negative x is equal to 16. Okay, or to switch the 16 and make it on the bottom in terms of 4, which is probably the easier thing to do. So leave the left side alone for the moment. Okay, 16, if I were to write 16 in terms of 4, what is 4 squared? Okay,
64.
so it's 4 squared, but I want it on the bottom, so I'm going to make it 1 over 4 to the x is equal to 1 over 4 to the negative 2.
So x equals negative 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That's what I was gonna say, wouldn't it just be
Why do you have to
negative?
show all that work?
Negative
I
times
don't
a
know
negative
that.
would be.
Because I'm trying to help
That
in case
explains
people
it,
don't just
yeah.
know that.
So, okay. That's fine. Sorry. That came across kind of mean. I was just
Just a little bit.
No, I was just confused because I don't even understand. I just knew it was negative 2.
There's just too many big brains in this classroom.
Okay.
I mean, there's a ton of different ways you can think about it. I'm just trying to show one so that if people don't just see it, then they have another way to look at it.
A new perspective.
Because some of them are going to be harder where they're not just things that you know off the top of your head, too. So,
So it's negative 2
I
because
think my brain.
since it's negative, it would be flipped. So then it would be 16 over 1, right?
Would it be? Okay.
yes.
Okay.
And you can always plug the values back in to this
Oh, you
and
can
see
check
if they work,
There you go.
So you can check.
which is a recommendation that I have, always.
Check your work if possible.
So checking is not mandatory, but you suggest it.
That is what she said.
Are you sure about it?
All right. Now you temporarily need your calculator.
Yay!
Bad
Left house back.
I got this.
Okay, and let me show you why you need your calculator. Okay? Okay, I set this equal to x. Okay? This log is log base what? 10. Okay, so if I were to do this with my E method, I would have 10 to the x is equal to 14. Well, 10 raised to what power is equal to 14?
A decimal.
No, it is something.
Something radical.
But yes, okay, it's a decimal. We don't know it off the top of our head. So, it's not something I know. So you're going to go on your calculator. You're going to hit that really big log button on the left-hand side. Then you're going to type the number 14, hit enter.
Is it 0.3?
3. Oh,
Is that it?
same thing.
I like these problems the best.
May I ask how you knew this was the
What's the possibilities?
Oh, this is an E. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I thought that was an E.
This was awesome. I like.
Ooh, what's-
ln of 0.43. So you're going to hit the really big ln button on the left side of your calculator. Then you're going to hit the decimal point and a 43 and hit enter.
Wait, how?
Where's the LN button?
On the left side of your calculator, negative 0.84. Always 2 decimal places for these.
How did you get the
Try under log.
first one, by the way?
Hit the log button on the calculator.
But like, what did you type in after that?
14.
Oh,
Basically what the original problem said.
I thought there was something fancy or something.
So will we not have a calculator portion in our test?
It'll be a separate page probably.
Unfortunately.
All right, 26
This is
log of 0.746. Gives us what?
Negative 1. Wait, negative 0.13.
Cool.
I was having a small rounding issue.
All right, we have a little bit more that we'll do tomorrow to wrap this section up.
homework.
But for the moment,
I need to find a blank page in here just to do the homework.
Do you want paper bread?
Could I?
Ten.
It would be much appreciated due to the fact that I only have one left in my hand.
Of course you can, bro.
I appreciate it.
I just screenshot it, but I
Thank you, beautiful.
Oh, there's more.
Why would I read it?
Oh, Oh,
That's
that
like
says
35.
You're welcome, I think.
I thought you said that 13 for a second, and then I got like really happy.
It's long.
Oh.
Okay, these problems shouldn't take you long. You should finish these up today. Okay, especially since I'm not gonna let you do anything else until these are done.